In this video, we'll talk about the Philadelphia Fight Patient Portal, including what it is and how you can access it. So what is the Fight Patient Portal? Well, it's an online system in which you as a Fight patient can get 24/7 access to your medical records, including your medications, immunizations, and lab results. You also have the ability to contact your doctor directly through a messaging system in the portal. And you don't have to worry, it's a secure system, so your private information will not be hacked. The Philadelphia Fight Patient Portal is through a system called Helo. This can be accessed on a desktop or laptop computer, or if you have a smartphone, you can access it on an app. The app is available both for Apple and Android phones, and even if you don't have an email, you can still use the portal on an app. You just need an email. So the first step is going to be to call your health center to be web-enabled. And when you call them, they'll just set it up so that you can access the portal online. They'll give you your account information, but what you need to know is that if you have an email address, your email is going to be your username that you use to log into the portal. If you don't have an email, that's totally fine. Your username will be your first initial and then your last name. So for example, if your name were John Smith, your username would be J. Smith. If you don't have an email, you can use the email blank@blank.com as a dummy email. The next step is that you'll receive 2 text messages, or if you're using it on a computer, you'll receive an email. The first message will have a link to the patient portal, and the second message will give you your temporary password. Now that you have your username and your temporary password, it's time to access the patient portal. You can access the patient portal on your phone, or if you prefer to use a computer, you can access it on the Fight website, www.fight.org, and you can see over there on the left-hand side where it says Patient Portal, you'll just click that and it'll take you to the login screen. We're going to show you how to access the portal on your phone, but the process would look very similar on a computer and is actually maybe even a little simpler on the computer. So first, go to the app that you use to download other apps. So if you're using an iPhone, that'll be the App Store. If you're using an Android, it'll be the Play Store. Search for the Helo app, so that's H-E-A-L-O-W, and then click Open to get started. Then it'll give you 2 options. You can either find your doctor or enter the code. So it's easiest to enter the code, which for Fight is JBBDBD. So put that in there and click Login. This will pull up the Philadelphia Fight Patient Portal. So enter your username and the temporary password you were just given. Make sure that both of these are spelled correctly and click Login. At this point, it'll give you the terms and conditions. Click that you agree, and then you'll need to validate that it's really you. To do this, put in your date of birth or your phone number and click Next. Then it'll ask you to reset the password. So this will be your permanent password, so make sure it's something that you can remember. Type in your new password and type it in again to confirm. And then create a security question. Select whatever security question you want to answer, type in the answer, and click Confirm. Then you'll need to agree to the consent form and click Agree, and at this point your validation is complete. So now go back, log in with your username and with the new password that you just created. At this point, if you're using a phone, it'll ask you to create a 4-digit PIN. If you're on a computer, you can skip this step. So type in your PIN again, and then it'll ask if you want to enable Touch ID. If you don't want to, you can click Not Now. So you're in. This is what your dashboard will look like on your phone. So you can see there that it has your records, your appointments, and your medications, and all that good information. If you're using a computer, it'll look a little bit different, but it has all the same information you can see there on the left. The most important information is your records. So in here is where you'll find your results, your immunizations, all of that. This has been a quick summary of how to get into the patient portal. Thank you for listening, and if you have any other questions, feel free to contact your care team.